Hello people on the internet. I got something fun planned today. We're gonna get into some go-kart shenanigans because I got some parts for this thing. If you're new and you want to get caught up on things, I made an irrational purchase of a retired shifter cart that someone stuck a Harbor Freight engine on, and I'm gonna try to make this thing rip a little bit harder than it already does. How's my little boy? How are you? Are you doing good? Are you guys doing bicycle stuff?
Maybe. You've got an element now, you know?
Oh yeah.
Do element things, you know?
You're in your element. That was not called for. You just scratched your handlebars for no reason. Fred got a new car. He got an element so he could put his bikes in there better. And you vinyl wrapped it and it looks really good. I like this color.
I don't even know what the name of the color is. We just had it left over from, maybe we did like a CRX or something in that color a while back.
It does look good though. I like that color. And you trim blacked it.
That's it. And made a video about it.
Good.
First thing in that video.
Come here. Let me take your leash off. There you go, buddy. Oh God, there's piss on it.
Is there?
Jeff, you peed on your leash, buddy. So this right here is a CVT for the go-kart. My go-kart was seriously lacking acceleration compared to the other go-kart. So this is gonna make up the difference, hopefully, since they both have the same engine. Everyone hates them when they're in cars, but when they're on a go-kart, they're awesome. I figure while I'm at it, I'm also gonna replace these rusted bolts with some stainless steel ones. You can't argue that doesn't look better having stainless hardware when everything else on here is stainless. Pile of trash right there. That's what's up. Look how much better that looks having fresh stainless steel hardware back here instead of that rusted garbage that was on there before. I sure hope that's the correct way of taking this apart. I'm curious as how this exactly works. I'm guessing these are like some springs and these things come out with centrifugal force. I've never actually examined one of these things before or messed with one. Goodbye, clutch. Just got my nails done and I'm gonna destroy them already. It's no bueno. Come on. That's a weird looking little thing. It's like a robotic flower. Come off, chain. You come off all the time when I'm driving you. There we go. Yep, so there's the shaft. That's what she said. I gotta make this disappear real quick before I get back to work on that. Because this is what's up. Look at that. Sandwich was absolutely delicious, FYI. Now, if I remember correctly, these ribs on the backside are gonna hit one of these oil fill caps. That's what happened on Charlie's go-kart. I guess I'm just gonna slide this thing over a couple inches. Yep, the ribs hit. I mean, I guess I don't even really have to do that. So this is in the way right here. And instead of bashing it with a hammer, I'm just gonna trim it. This thing came with multiple sprockets that you can switch out, and the one that's on there does not work with my chain. So I gotta swap out to this other one. It looks like a robotic sunflower, like what's on my nails. I remember the order this comes apart because I will not put it back together correctly if I don't. A new one goes on there. I've never seen a washer like that with a little keyway built into it. That's cool. Like that. Oh yeah, this chain's gonna be way, way too long. Yep, definitely gotta shorten that. I think. I didn't have a chain breaker, so I called the chain breaker, and the chain breaker is gonna break my chain. Sweet. And you have a new chain.
From Tractor Supply. I had to go to like 3 different Tractor Supplies to find this.
New chain.
Mint.
Just like that.
And then you always put these clips on so that the round end is going in the direction of the chain. Because if you put it on like this and the chain travels this way and it catches something, it'll flick that little clip off and then
you'll have no chain.
I lucked out that he was pretty much driving by the shop and I called him and I was like, do you got a chain breaker? And he's like, yep. And he stopped by with a chain breaker. Now that I got a chain made, I can get this thing running. Flat side facing the engine, like that. That goes in there, and that goes like that. The engine alignment is maybe just a smidge out of whack, but it's really hard to tell just by eyeballing it. I'm just gonna send it. If it throws a chain, it throws a chain. I'm starting to see a common reoccurring theme of cross-threaded bolts with the wrong size nuts. So I need to get some new wheel studs because these ones are kaput. The hardware store is closed already, so I can't go get wheel studs. So I am not gonna be able to drive this tonight. This next day, I got some hardware and some more packages showed up for the Gokart. Some more stuff I ordered. Hell yeah! Now, I can actually be safe while I'm doing this. This was actually the first thing I ordered when I bought the Gokart. How do you open this contraption? Here's my new helmet. It's the RF 1400. Isn't this thing sick? I love it. I love the little cartoons on it. My face is all smushed up in here. It fits though. It's really comfy. A lot of the wheel studs had nuts on them with the wrong thread count, so they're cross-threaded. I replaced the ones that were loose. There's still a couple more I'm gonna replace here in a little bit, but I just wanna drive this thing. These right here are the correct way to mount a seat to a go-kart like this. This had self-tapping screws just screwed into a broom handle. I mean, it gets all the points for ingenuity. The fact that was actually an idea to like, hey, I don't have a way to mount the seat. Let's use a broom handle. It worked. It definitely worked. But what sucks is there's some holes drilled into the frame, so I'm gonna have to weld these and grind them smooth. For now, I'm just gonna use this broom handle because there's no point in putting more holes in this seat that I don't need to. It's time for a rematch. Charlie brought his go-kart over here. And we're gonna drag race him again and see what happens since I lost last time. Hopefully the CVT made up the difference. You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
No.
Well, get in the go-kart.
They should be the same now, right?
Yours should be faster.
Why should mine be faster?
Because you have a carburetor that needed a whole lot more jet, which means you're burning more fuel, which means you're making more power.
But I have a gearing disadvantage and tire size disadvantage.
Well, I have more rotating mass.
I gotta get a better way to mount this on my helmet because it flew off and you can see it nicked the edge of the screen. It's still fine though, it didn't break it. You're still faster. I told you you'd still be faster.
I don't know.
You're still faster.
It's a bone stock on sale for $100. Predator 212.
Your tire gear ratio advantage.
I don't think I have one.
It has to be, yours is still
I
faster.
literally, my tires weigh probably twice as much as yours.
Well, then why is it still faster?
Maybe my go-kart's lighter?
I discovered a slight problem while I was driving the go-kart. There's nothing holding this wheel on. There's no nut whatsoever. Watch. Look. There's nothing. The wheel didn't fall off, but it's about to. Sorry, I got some more tricks up my sleeve for this go-kart. I need to go get a castle nut for that wheel. Trip to the hardware store number 5010. I got some nylocks for these front axles so my wheels don't fall off while I'm driving. There you go. Look at that. Center lock like a race car. I've been thinking about the frame because I'm going to repaint it. I was thinking about doing it actually the color on the helmet right here. This blue color, because it's so similar to the color that it is right now. And then it'll match the helmet because I'm going to use white also. I'm going to do some of the bars in white. So what do you think? Do you think that will work if I do that color? Because I also have some stuff that I ordered for it that's red and that ties into the helmet right there. You're cold already? How are you cold already? This gets extremely hot right next to my arm, so I think I gotta get an aftermarket exhaust too that gets the muffler out away from me. Oh, it takes off way quicker now, the CVT. It's so much snappier. I feel like I lost a little bit of top end though, to be honest. Actually, it feels like the CVT is slipping a little bit. I wonder if that's why I lost to Charlie the second and third race, because my CVT is slipping. That's what it is. Something is seriously slipping. I think it's the CVT belt, because this thing is like super slow now. Oh yeah, this is nice and hot. I'm so glad that I have a bolt right next to the exhaust. Ouch. I bet you anything this thing is spinning inside here. There's all kinds of rubber in there. Yep. Look at that. There's tons of rubber shavings. This belt is too loose. It's slipping. It's supposed to slip a little bit at idle, obviously, but it's slipping under a load, and that's why this thing is slow. If you read some of the reviews online for the CVT, a lot of the complaints are the fact that it doesn't come with the correct hardware, which is an easy fix, but also that the belts suck on these. It was fine for Charlie's go-kart, it didn't slip, but on mine, it's clearly slipping, so I need a new belt if I want my go-kart to be faster. Fine, but I think it's because it has to have weight on the vehicle to actually put a load on it and make it slip. I'm not sure though. Because the chain was brand new right out of the box. And like...
There's a bunch of oil up in there too.
Like this stuff, it's like an oil, but it's also like a rubber mixed into the oil, and it just created this weird sludge.
Yeah, like, well, when I would ever take apart the CVT on the Ruckus, there was never any oil in there. It was always just dry, like, rubber chalkiness, and you just spray it out with compressed air and, like, wipe off the dry faces.
So it must be getting slung from this guy.
Well, I guess it could be flinging off the back of the sprocket.
Up into it?
Up onto there.
Because when that chain came out of the bag, the brand new case that it came in, it was literally like goo coming off of it. Like it was thick.
I would just hose this down with brake clean.
That's what I do. I got this one clean. This one was really nasty. So it might not actually be too small of a belt or too big of a belt. It might just be this lube that's everywhere all over it coming up from the chain.
Well, yeah, it's even got inside the
so I need
variator.
I gotta clean the chain too. This chain did have an excess amount of lube on it. I don't want to clean everything off of the chain, but it was kind of sloppy. Yep, it's covered in goo again. It's not as bad as it was though. Could be coming from inside here because there's a bunch of lube in here. I don't think so though. I've tried cleaning it like 4 times now, and as soon as I clean it and run it for 30 seconds or so, there's just more buildup. A little bit less each time, but there's more, and I think it's because the belt is saturated in wet chain lube. I guess I might as well just throw the chain guard and the seat back on and try taking it for a rip. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get a new belt though, because I think it's just soaked in whatever that chain lube was. There's pretty much nothing I can do now until I get a new belt for this thing, and I don't know what else it needs. The only thing I think of is that's just what it is the belt is crappy and it's leaving that gooey residue all over the cones inside the CVT, and it's slipping because now it's slow. It was fast the very first race against Charlie, and then it went to crap ever since then. Now it's super slow. It's like way slower than it used to be. The next video you guys see on this thing, I'll have some more parts for it. Try to make this thing a little bit faster, and I also might strip the frame down and paint the frame in the paint booth. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the Gokart content. I'll have a couple more videos obviously coming for this thing, as well as maybe something on the Xterra coming up soon. And I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye!